Right, so this is day 5 of this build, Kinetic Sculpture Sensation it's called. So my job first today is I've ordered this wire, 1mm wire, metal wire from Amazon. Let's have a quick look and see what I can work out what I've done with this other part. Right, so today with this wire I've got this wheel. I've got to put some sort of notch in it, some sort of connector on this so that it hooks on. This white wheel then, come right. So this has got to be mounted at the bottom of here, welded onto there, and the wire will go up onto the end of this and pull this down and let it go again as needed. So that's the next job that I'm going to do now. To connect this to it and see whether it's at the right angle. So what I'll need to do is drill a hole through this plastic cog so I can feed the end of the cable through and put a knot in it, and then we'll see where we go from there. Right, so what I've done is put one weld onto this bar here. I might be able to get you to see that. Oh. Onto there, right place. Yeah, onto there. Onto there. And what that's done is it's let me turn this and move it around until this wire is going directly into the centre of this wheel. And now it goes up and down. Now wind this up and down using this motor. And back down again by reversing the polarity. Keep an eye on this, and it does seem to be coming to the centre of this cog. At the bottom, that rests there. So the idea here is for it to go up and down with the arm moving, it's going to use a separate motor. So if this comes up to here, it will then go out, and for it to go up and down I'm going to mount another motor here somewhere that is going to make the arm go up and down by pulling on this. Don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. It's all trial and error, but I think that might work quite nicely there. So that's the next job. So what I'm doing now, is making a lever. Hoping you can see this. Let's bring it down slightly. I'm making a lever that comes across powered by a motor to pull that across there. So I've welded it to this, which fits on the shaft there. Hopefully. If I haven't damaged it by welding it, we'll have to see now. Might need to do a little bit with the drill or something on that. I can see a little bit of welding now, that's fine, I'll sort that out now. So now I'm making up a bracket, just drilled a hole, so that's going to fit in there, and then that will be mounted here with that with that arm on it. So that's what I'm doing next. Right, so this motor, you've got your centre pin, which I've just drilled the hole for, and it's got these 4 holes. I won't use all 4, I will just use 2 of them diagonal to hold it. So I'm going to lay it on top, make sure that barrel is in the centre of the hole, and then just holding it like this. I know it's not the most scientific method. Make a mark where each of the screw holes are on the other side. Now turn it around without moving it, and make a mark to line up with the centre there, and make a mark to line up with the centre there. Then I can transpose the holes across and work out where to drill it. So now I'm just going to countersink. I've made the marks, so now I'm just going to counter centre punch the holes so that the drill doesn't slip around, like that. And then the hole I'm going to drill, through 3mm drill bits, 3mm screws. So I'm going to drill the hole with a 4mm drill bit. I'll have to line it up with the so that I'm not trying to drill into my anvil, because it will damage my drill bit. That's 1, 2, and then you've got the where the drill is broken out on the other side, so I'm just going to clean that up so it's dead flat, and then hopefully when I put this on I drill the holes in the right place. I can always drill the holes slightly larger if they don't match up. Now those holes are not spot on, I don't know if you can see. That one's good. That one's a little bit out, so I'm going to re-drill that, but with a slightly larger drill bit. Not the most scientific or engineering method ever, but it'll do. Just ream the hole slightly. Run the sander on the other side, clean it off again, and hopefully now, got holes that are going to line up. Yeah, it's okay, but I think I'm going to have to do it a bit more. It's still not there. Now I think I'm going to have to do the other one as well. No, I think we're there. That's fine. That'll line up. Okay. So we now have this motor mounted on this bracket. We have this. Before I weld it into place, I'm going to just hold it in place, turn it on, and just see whether it actually does the job. So I'm just hoping that you can see what I'm doing here. So this is where it's got to go. That's what it's got to push. I don't know whether this is going to work. I would assume that it would need to come clockwise to pull into there, so I'm going to do it that way. First of all, clear the plastic covers off the wires. Okay, so where's my, right. So I want to work out how to make this go clockwise. At the moment I don't know, so I'm just going to try and do it. I might have to actually wire one of these in place first so I don't have to hold it. Then hopefully one-handed I can connect the other side up, making sure that I'm not going to catch my fingers in it or something. Right, here we go. Okay, that's not working. I think this plug is not very good, so it keeps coming undone. Let's try it again now. Right, so that's clockwise, that's the way I need it to go. So now I'm going to just hold it in place. Oh, that's a bit, you have to look at what I'm doing, because because if this gets caught up, it's going to make a mess. Okay, I'm not very happy with this. I want it to go up and down. I'm not sure whether it's the way I'm holding it, but I feel that it just drops each time. I want it to go up and down and to glide up and down. So that's my next job, is to try and work out some way of getting it to glide, so it's not just going up really fast and then dropping. It could be that just this motor is just turning too fast. So this is a 30 revs per minute motor. It might be just, so obviously that means once every 2 seconds it's going to go up and down. I might need it to be sort of once every 4 seconds maybe. I'll work it out by timing it and then work out how much revs per minute I need. I have other motors here with different speeds, so that's my next job. Okay, so we've now got that mounted on there. We've got this. This will, I think I have to make this a little bit stronger. You can see it flexing slightly, but that's, you know, in principle it works. So this rotates and pulls the cable tight, which I will now show you. If I can find the cables. Right, here we are. Trying to remember which order they got to go in. Yeah, that's it. Let's pull that out for a second.